In this project, we're going to be building upon our fundamental programming knowledge and making a really fun project where we control a rocket ship. We can rotate left and right. We can boost and thrust. We're using gravity. We're using forces to propel the player through the air. We've got platforms. We can move them around. We've got obstacles to bump into. We're going to be triggering particles. We're going to be adding audio. There's going to be so many fantastic things we're doing in this project. Now, in terms of game design, the player experience I'm going for is precision and skillful. We've got a core mechanic, which is basically skillfully fly the spaceship and avoid the environmental hazards. The core game loop is get from A to B, so get from our starting platform to our landing platform to complete the level and then progress to the next level. And we've got a flow where if you're on your level 1 and you crash, you keep going on level 1, keep going on level 1. When you succeed and get to the end of level 1, landing on the platform, then you go to level 2 and so on. So that's the mechanism. And if we get all the way through to our very last level, we're going to be using our scene loading system with some interesting code in there so that if you get to the last level, we know that, and you go all the way back to the first level. So we'll be covering a bunch of things, classes and namespaces we'll be digging into, and through that process we'll be talking about encapsulation, we'll be implementing input actions, switch statements, we'll be triggering audio, we'll be triggering particle effects, we'll be adding lights in Unity, we'll be using force and gravity and all those things to move our spaceship around, and a whole bunch more. And this really is one of my absolute favorite projects. It's really crisp and clean. It's fun. You get to dive into new principles in terms of programming. And you also get to flex your game design and level design muscles a little bit if that's what you're into. And as always, we love to see what you create. So when you get to the conclusion of this project, please do share some screenshots or some videos or some GIFs of what it is that you come up with. Let's get started with Rocket Boost.